Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Korvoth, you're you, and this is Scrap Mechanic Drilling Thunder. Well, since our last adventure, we have added another thing to our list of things to do, which is growing exponentially, it seems. So I still want to find Scrap City. I still want to build a pump truck to go and get chemicals and oil instead of, just slapping a chest on my vehicle. I just want to do it for the fun of it. Still got to clear Grow Lab 4. Need to move my farm to a better place than out across the lake. I need to build an actual base, garage kind of a thing, get off of this slab. And since our last adventure, we've added building a mining vehicle with the new laser drills and going and exploring and working in the mines. No particular order in which way that's going to go, but it's probably going to be building the mining vehicle and going into the mines because, well, that's new and we like new. But we're going to start off. Oh, yeah, got to get all these schematic boxes. We're going to do that before I build a mining vehicle, see if I can unlock some new pieces. But I did find some more purple garment boxes, so we're going to find out what's in that. We'll start off here. Boom. See what we're going to get out of these purples. Probably not going to change many clothing items, but you never know. There might be something in here I just gotta wear. Tuxedo shoes. I think I got about that full outfit now. Next on the list. I mean, if I get a really, really, really cool outfit, I'll probably come out of my new little Logic Bot suit, but I like it. So probably going to stick with it. Warehouse sweat. Nothing fancy. And the last one we got for now, I wonder what it's going to be. Survey says fire jumper jacket. Hello. That looks interesting. I wonder if I got all the fire jumper stuff. So you got the fire jumper hat. We just got the jacket. Oh, those are the welders, automotives, logic, fire jumper gloves. There we go. Do I got the pants? No, no. So we're still missing the fire jumper pants. I think I got the fire jumper shoes though. Yeah, there we go. And do I got the backpack? Yeah, we got the backpack. We can almost see what the whole setup looks like here. It's not terrible. Need the pants to go with it, but that's not a terrible suit. I kind of dig it. It's interesting. What else did we get? We got the. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have the gloves. So we'll go sans gloves. I got the pants. I got the shoes. I don't have a backpack to go with that. But, that's not going to be too shabby if you want to run around looking all posh. Wonder what the backpack's going to look like for that. I think that was about all we really, really got that's going to make up a full outfit. So we're going to put my little gear. Hang on a second. We got the new, another, what's that, tactical backpack? How's that look? Good Lord, it's monstrous. But I like it. At least it's not 3 blocks wide, well, thick. I mean, it's got the extra little tank there on the back, but that's doable. That's actually doable. I wonder what the rest of the gear look like with that. If is there a suit that goes with that backpack? If so, I might rock it. I don't play hide and seek, so I could deal with it. I don't get invited to those kinds of games. But it doesn't quite go with this suit. I mean, it'd probably just go with a basic jeans and a t-shirt deal, kind of like a camping, exploration kind of a thing. Maybe. Let's take a look. So what kind of shirt would I wear to go out camping? Probably just a printed t-shirt. Let's go with you're playing the game wrong. Pair of jeans. Hiking boots. No, I don't like that. We just go with no gloves. And not terrible. Be better if it had a darker brim. Don't really have a hat for that. That's actually not terrible. That's pretty much, other than the baller hat there, it's pretty much how I'd look going out camping. Yeah, even with the big old hammer, except I'd probably have the axe. But anyway, yeah, we might rock that for a little bit. Why not? Now we got to get our truck down and go to the schematic. Good Lord, I still got all the stuff on here. It'll be all right. I got a bunch of stuff together to get ready to build. Oh, nope. There we go. To build the mining drill. I went ahead and did a few hours of grinding so that I could get all the materials together. Got an engine built, got the battery canister and all that good stuff. Got the drills built. Yeah, we need some music. I wonder how loud that is on that side. It looks alright. At least by the meters anyway. About the best radio we got. Woo-hoo. I thought there was one right there. Guess I thought wrong. There it is. Hopefully we get some cool parts that I might use on the new vehicle. Turn that off for a minute. I know I got a handful of them. So let's find out what kind of good stuff we get. Broken concrete. That might go in the base for decorations. License plate. I've got a couple of those. Nice to be able to make them. Hard work sign. Utility. That's pretty cool. I could definitely use that in the base. Metal window or a grill. Ventilation tee. Sickle down economics, man. Duct short. I could use that. Crane hook block. Nice. I got the hook. Staircase landing. Cool. Carpet spool. I don't know what I'd use that for. Grow box. No. Shack awning. I thought I already had that. Hay bales. Only got 45 of them to go through. I could use that. Udders. Fan blade. Wonder if we could use those for a boat propellers now. Trigger frame. Oh, those are cool. Giant pipe corners. Getting a bunch of stuff that would definitely work for decoration around a large base if you want to go that far. Oily toilet seat. Nice. Means I don't have to go back and pick that thing up. There we go. That's the one I want. Hey, hey, hey. I like that lamp. Bunch of other random pieces. Nothing else I've seen so far that I really like. Little valve, those actually do come in handy for little extra decorations. Large tank, that's possible. Wheel for rover type vehicles. Nice. I missed out on picking one of those up in the warehouse. Antenna, man. Bunch of stuff I could have just picked up and scanned, but I didn't. And a bunch of stuff I never would pick up. Maybe. Maybe. Base decorations. Absolute base decoration. That can make some places OSHA compliant, you know? Mannequin boot. Broken clock. Should at least write twice a day. Nice big old square light. I'm definitely going to be using that in a base. More OSHA compliant material. More decorations. Can absolutely use that. Well, you could almost build your own warehouse out of this stuff, couldn't you? Steps, absolutely. Huh. Now that looks interesting. Farmer target. Cool. Window. Nice. Hey, even got the kitchen sink. But no. I guess the toilet paper to go with the sink and the toilet. All right, cool. I didn't see anything that I really want to add to what I'm thinking about building because I want to keep it fairly small. And I don't want to waste a lot of time looking through stuff. Now the step, that's possible for like a running board kind of a thing. That's a possible addition. Man, this truck drives nice. I had to put some more weight on the back of it anyway, right? think I might upgrade the suspension one more time just to get a little more fine tuning out of it. It's just a little bouncy, but if I turn it up one more notch, it's a little stiff. So I think upgrading it one more time is going to give me the next in-between setting from what I've got and what I'm wanting. If I'm not mistaken, the suspension works like that. It's been a while since I've upgraded one that far to find out. Oh no! I hit another cow. Oh, that kick off the wall got me. Alright, so we're back at base. We're going to weld this thing back up. And we're going to commence to building something. I'm going to do something even if it's wrong. We're not going to do it with a grenade, that's for sure. Alright. So I think I've got most of my parts in here, yeah. I couldn't make up my mind if I'm going to go odd or even with the motor and the battery container, wherever there it is. It could go either way. I just don't know which way I'm going to go with it. I'm thinking really, really hard about odd width because my trailer and the that I'm going to be using for it are odd width. So that's probably going to be the route. And I want it to be fairly durable because I don't know what's in there. So we've got some metal. And we got some wood. Yeah, for now you can go back up in there. We're going to grab that seat, this engine, and the battery container. And we're going to get that together with wheels and that there as well. Might as well grab the drills, some bearings, some pipe pieces, and the controller. That's probably going to get us the majority of the way. So we're going to go odd width. Don't know how big it needs to be, but where did I get the saddle? Yeah, there it is. We're just going to put stuff together and see what sticks. Alright. I'm probably going to want engine up front because I'm going to have those big giant drills up front. That's going to be pretty heavy, so we'll throw the battery container in the back. Like so. And I want it to be protected. It's the most important parts. Am I leaving any room for any switches and stuff? No, but I can put those up here, I think. I still be able to reach my engine. Maybe let's do like, well, that looks very plain there, doesn't it? Yeah, I can put some switches in there. I believe I'm only going to need two. One for the drills, one for some lights, because it gets dark in there, I've noticed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'll let me in and out, no problem. Even if I put a big old roof on it. And I know I'm probably going to have to redesign this thing several times once I get down there and I get whatever collectors and other pieces that they have for me to buy. But I really don't know at the moment. Let's see. Right now, I'm thinking of having something like this with some bearings. So that I can articulate the drill heads a little bit. They don't have to spin. I've tested that out. But I'm thinking that I can make them go focus on one single point, move up and down, and then widen out a little bit and kind of make a larger rectangle of operation in front of me, so I don't have to manipulate the vehicle as much to make a hole. You know what I mean? The controller is definitely going to have to go in there somehow. Or I can put it back here, you know? I think back there is probably going to be the better place. And I can cover that a little better, because I can get the batteries up here. So yeah, it's probably what's going to happen there. I am out of metal. No, okay. It's down here. I don't want that to get popped off either. I don't know what's down there, but I'm kind of worried with some of the stuff that they've kept throwing at me. I'm a little concerned about what might actually be down there. I think we're going to put a suspension here. And yeah, here. I want to be able to go over just about anything I run across. I don't want to bottom out on anything. I want like to have the wheel there, the drills being the first thing to hit it, and if I need to, I can drive over it. You know, that kind of stuff. So, boom. Probably do some kind of a weird four-wheel steering setup, maybe, don't know. Oh, that's right. I got to get some bolts. Do I have any bolts? Did I get any bolts and put in the truck? Don't look like it. Okay. So get some bolts so I can do the steering bit. Do I have any bolts? Yes. Well, I've got 2 bolts. Parts. I think I can make these. Yes. Do the little bolt and bearing trick to get the steering proper. Yeah, I've got 4 of them. They say, where did they go? Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? I'm glad they fixed this to where we can do this trick. I had it. Man, I really need to get a new mouse. I know I keep saying that, and I ain't done it yet. Oh. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. I've seen you a couple times. I know you're in there. Oh, come on. Uh, uh. There we go. Some bearings. Some wheels. That to that. That to that. Wrong button. Wait a minute. What was that? Left and right. Wait, what? That's not on these, is it? No. What's the setting? What? What does that do? Oh, don't tell me that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't. No. No, 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 no. Don't tell me that. Got more batteries up here, right? Okay, so yeah, I would need to do that and that. Then I could steer normal. And that would be moving, steering, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that'd be normal stuff. Go ahead and hook these up. So they're not just sitting there flopping around like a willy. Now, does this do... Oh my goodness. That does. I'm watching my tires. Oh my goodness. Bro. So we're not doing that. If I can have tank steering that easy. It's like a yes, please. No more double bearings tricks to get tank steering. Thank you, Scrap Mechanic. Thank you, Axelot. Good job, devs. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they did this, but I'm glad they did. Look at that. Oh, it slows you good down on the turning. But it makes sense. So yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. I really do. That is cool. All right. So I got switches in my pocket? No, I do not. Do I got switches in here? Yes, I do. Hmm. Now, what else am I going to do? Do I have enough room for side rails in here? Kind of. Well, I'm not turning, so... I got me a little step rail. I think I got some lights over here. Yeah, but it's going to get dark in there. These are going to have to go somewhere once I get the top up. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the top. So just come up with a little window thing over and then straight down. Make it angled on both ends like a little roly-poly, so it might just flip itself if it flips backwards or something. I don't know. All I know is I got a bunch of wedges and other parts. To just try stuff out. Alright. Yep, that's everything that I had in my imagination to begin with. To just say, hey, I wonder if these parts will do this. And let's see what it looks like. Good Lord, come on now. Alright, so... if I go that route... Let's do these first. How's that? That's right up in the face, isn't it? I'd live with it. Let's just do... how's that look there? Not what I'm... yeah, no. Maybe if I go forward with the wedges, that'll get me up one higher. And that might be something. There we go. Oh. Okay. I thought I had more. I really thought I had more. I wonder what... if I come from that with my normal block that I had there, move you. And I don't like that. So why am I doing that? I don't know. But I am thinking that that's still not high enough, but if I do this, Hold up. How about we do this? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, hold on. I think... I think that's what I was actually looking for. But no, I don't like the look of that either. So if I did that, that's going to kick me out to the side. I wonder what that's going to do to me when I try to get to the other side. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if it'll whop me out too far or what. Oh well, we might just have to forget about those. And just go with something a little more normal-ish. Yeah, that dog a hunt. But I'm gonna need more wedgies. Pretty sure I don't have any more. Look at that. I lied. Alright. I think I can deal with that. Alright, that. And that. Looks goofy, but I'll take it. Oh. A few more wedges. Well, hang on a second here. That. That. No, we ain't gonna want that. That I could live with. I mean, I ain't going after any prizes or anything like that. I'm just wanting something functional. Switches. Switches. Well, if I put the switches there, it's going to make it almost impossible for me to get to my electric motor there. You know what? We're just going to put them over here onto the side. Switch number 1 going to go to all the lights. Switch number 2 is going to go to the controller. And we'll paint the lights here shortly. Alright, so positive in, positive in. Positive up, positive up. So we should be able to set this. Yeah, 1 and 2 is the deal here. I don't want much. Let's go with 10 degrees. The negative. What's that look like? Yeah, it's about right. And then we'll set those at, say, 10 degrees to the positive. Well, that's probably too close. Yeah, that's going to put it like right here in front of me. I don't know. So that's going to have to go to these guys as well. As is switch number 2. That is not hooked up to the seat yet. Yeah, that crosses the beams. You don't cross the beams. Huh. Maybe we don't need... Oh, I want a degree or 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to get what we were looking for. Why is one going farther than the other? And lower than the other. What? That shouldn't be. One is definitely lower than the other, though. Why? That's why. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I can deal with that. And... see what is going to happen if I go a 10-degree bounce. That on loop. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit so I ain't sitting here waiting forever. Alright. We need to add a step. So if I skip that, then I'm going to want to move that to negative. Zero this one back out. Add that to positive. Not that one. I could deal with that. You might want to go up a little bit more, but wide seems to be about right. One and two is up. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to just go a little more. I think that's going to be perfect. I'm going to live with that. Make any adjustments we need to in the field. Oh, if that is there, then how am I going to weld it? Good question, Core. Good question. So I'll pick it up one. How about that? That'll give me a weld point right there. Well, I just need to get my paint tool and a little bit of paint, make my lights white. I ain't worried about everything else. Like I said, it's probably going to get redesigned several times, but I do want white light to be able to see properly while I'm in a deep dark hole. And you know, I think that's gonna do us. I do want to upgrade that engine. Or motor, sorry. I want it to be efficient because I'm gonna be a long way from home. Okay, it don't like you standing on them. There we go. Woohoo! Well, that'll get you there, won't it? I'll turn you down just a little bit. I don't quite need that much, I don't think. We'll adjust it for when we're down there. All right, I guess I need to build my trailer. Because I'm not driving that thing all the way down there. Oh, I forgot I want to put those on there. Because where am I going to hold stuff? So I guess these are going bye-bye. Man, totally forgot I actually need to carry stuff with me. So those are going to go there. I can still get in. Alright, yeah. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted, but again, we're probably going to be redesigning the thing post-haste. Alright. Now, my stuff to build my trailer is in the back of the truck. We're gonna go boop. I don't want to confuse it with all this stuff, so we're gonna put all this stuff back first. Definitely gonna put those up. And we'll just go from here with the plus button to get the majority of this stuff out of my pockets. And I'm definitely gonna carry some more batteries with. Okay, I've got an extra thing of batteries in there, so we'll just put those to fill that up. And we'll have some in here just in case of emergency. Now, we'll do that. So we'll have that going that direction for that particular rotation. And we'll have that going there. And that for there. I don't like doing it like that, but this is what we got for now. See, that being the tongue, I definitely need another. I don't think I need it that long, but I'd rather have it to, so we're gonna have that. This being the tongue. How much is that? Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from there. I think 6 would be enough, won't it? 2. Yeah. Might want it a little bit longer though. It ain't gonna hurt me to be long. It'll come off of that there. Ah! Jump crouch. For the suspension and wheels. Hmm. Hmm. You know, like I'm gonna have to do a drop hitch kind of a setup on this. That was a little too high. Ah, come on now. Need you over here. We'll just do this number with that. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now give me something to weld to. And then this should weld right up to... Wait, what? Wait, what? Should... Why is that? Right there. But it's in the middle of the trailer, and it obviously would fit in the middle of the light box. Wait, what? Suspension. Duh. Okay, there we go. That's better. Wasn't thinking about that it was sitting squatted on the suspension over there. It's probably not going to be enough. I might need to get some component kits. Go ahead and upgrade those before we even get down there, because that might just not be enough. Whoa. Okay. All right. That'll have to do. That's all I'm going to put into it right now. Yeah. That took a little longer than I thought to build, but we got it built, we got it ready, we got it loaded, and on the next run we will definitely get it down into the mines and see what's up with it. I might actually go loot up some seeds, flowers, stuff, make some paint it up before that next run. Maybe, maybe not. If you see it and it's all painted, then I did, and if not, then I didn't. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this little build video that took a little longer than I thought we was going to. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, folks. Y'all have a great one.